Welcome to Everyday English. This is your teacher Anne, your English teacher. Our lesson for today is about descriptive essay writing structure. What is descriptive writing? A descriptive essay is simply giving details about a person, place, thing, or event that allows the readers to experience what you have experienced. To create a good description, you must appeal to the five senses and create pictures into the minds of the readers. Some descriptive details to consider when describing an object: colors, shapes, sizes, texture, temperature. Some descriptive details to consider when describing a person: physical appearance, facial expression, attire, gestures or body movements. Some descriptive details to consider when describing a place: location, view, scenery, weather, people, language, customs. In descriptive essay writing, you have to show and not to tell. One of the most important things to remember when you are creating a descriptive essay is to show, not to tell. What is to show and not to tell means? Let's have this through scenarios. Scenario 1. You are writing about someone who is excited about going to a party. How would you describe this? Example: A. She was excited when her parents gave her permission to go to the party. B. Her eyes widened with surprise and her lips parted as she screamed with delight when her parents said yes. Scenario 2. You are in the midst of a thunderstorm. How would you describe this? Example: A. The rain was falling heavily and everyone was afraid. B. The raindrops attacked the galvanized roof and the windows rattled. We huddled under the bed and held each other tightly. Which one is clearer? Is it the examples A or the examples B? The descriptions in examples A tell you what is happening, but it does not create clear pictures into your mind, while the descriptions in examples B create clear images in the reader's mind and allow them to experience it fully. And now let's proceed to structuring a descriptive essay. There are three basic parts of a descriptive essay. We have introduction, body, and conclusion. And what are the important information that must be presented in each part of this essay? For the introduction, you have to start it with a hook. Hook your readers. Grab your readers' attention quickly with an interesting introduction. Begin with a mysterious statement, a funny story, a quotation, or a question. Then clearly identify the subject of your essay. After that, you have to explain the context or provide the background information. Provide your readers with background information that will help them understand. And then after that, you have to state your thesis or the dominant impression. This helps to organize your essay into something more than a random, unrelated set of impressions. And those are the details that you have to include into your introduction. And now let's proceed to the body paragraph or paragraphs. Body is a pile of details. So, to help your readers visualize your subject, engage all of the senses, not just the sense of sight in your essay. Tell how things smell, taste, sound, and feel. Remember that factual details such as size or age can help paint a picture to your readers. And the next one is you have to include your thoughts and feelings as a writer. Okay? So, provide your readers with your thoughts and feelings about your subject. And then the third one for the body paragraph is arrange the details into a logical order. You may use spatial order, chronological order, or order of importance. And now let's proceed to the conclusion. In the conclusion, you have to close it with a flourish. So, to remind your readers why the subject you are describing is important, you have to restate your dominant impression or your thesis statement, providing your general information about your subject. Take note that the tense used is mostly the present simple when describing. The concluding sentence gives general information based on what have been written before. Adjectives are the most important thing in a descriptive paragraph. It helps describe things effectively. Let's have a descriptive essay writing example. Introduction. I have always been fascinated by carnival rides. It amazes me that average, ordinary people eagerly trade in the serenity of the ground for the chance to be tossed through the air like vegetables in a food processor. It amazes me that at some time in history someone thought that people would enjoy this, and that person invented what must have been the first of these terrifying machines. For me, it is precisely the thrill and excitement of having survived that ride that keeps me coming back for more. Body. My first experience with a carnival ride was a Ferris wheel at a local fair. Looking at the looming monstrosity spinning the life out of its sardine cage occupants, I was dumbstruck. It was huge, smoky, noisy, and not a little intimidating. Ever since, that initial impression became fossilized in my imagination many years ago. These rides have reminded me of a mythical beast, amazing dinosaurs carrying off their screaming passengers like sacrificial virgins. Even the droning sound of their engines brings to me the great roar of a fire-breathing dragon, with smoke spewing from its exhaust pipe nostrils. Conclusion. My fascination with these fantastic flights is deeply ingrained in my soul. A trip on the wonderful Ferris wheel never fails to thrill me. Although I am becoming older and have less time or less inclination to play, the childlike thrill I have on a Ferris wheel continues with each and every ride. This is now the end of our lesson. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed and learned something. Goodbye!